I'm Peggy with Windermere Real Estate, and I'm here again with my friend Bob from Echelon Financial. Bob, in recent weeks we've been talking a lot about investment properties and different ways of financing different types of properties. Today I'm really curious about Airbnb. How do we go about financing that type of property?
Well, that's a great question. So when you say Airbnb, you're referring to like a short-term overnight rentals rather than long-term. Well, I will tell you, Peggy, we're seeing a lot more interest in the short-term rental market and how people can invest in that. The way the financing would work for a short-term rental is really specialized, but it's along the lines, and it actually is a debt service coverage ratio, and like we talked about a couple weeks back. Instead of using the monthly rental income as a determinant, we look at the nightly income and then extrapolate that into a monthly income, and then from that we can get a debt service coverage ratio off of that.
Interesting. And how do you go about figuring out what a nightly income might be for that type of property?
Yeah. So we're on a traditional long-term or a investment property where we have an appraiser go out and do an analysis on the property itself and the neighborhood and comparable sales. That information is really difficult for short-term, and so there's other tools that we have to rely on. There will be sometimes an appraisal done on those, but to get short-term information, we go to other sites. So one thing that some lenders are using is a site called DNA. And AirDNA will go in, you put the property address in, it will rank the market that it's in, the occupancy rate, and actually projected nightly rental, and then of course annual rental that you can get off of that.
Wow, that's really interesting, and that's great information. So just for you at home, just to know, not every property can be used as an Airbnb. There are some zoning things that you would need to find out. That's something you talk about with your realtor. In the meantime, thank you, Bob. This information is so incredibly helpful and useful. I know a lot of people are getting interested in Airbnb type properties as a means of beginning their investment type journey, investment properties. So this is excellent. I thank you again for coming out and your time and your invaluable information. If you have any questions about this or anything else, please always feel free to reach out. And in the meantime, have a great day.